Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. Yeah, so I want to let you guys know I received a letter from the feds today. And the letter came and I didn't catch the mail. And it was a certified letter. And I had to go pick the letter up. So I went to the post office and I picked the letter up. And when I get there, you know, I see that it's a letter from the Department of Justice. So I'm saying to myself, why is the Department of Justice sending me a letter? And I get the letter and I'm reading over it and I start saying, why are they sending me this letter now? Now I'm going to give you a little backstory, right? 8 years ago, I got picked up by the feds, right? And when they picked me up and they interrogated me. I didn't have anything to say, right? So they took my phone. And when they took my phone, they kept it. And I said, that's crazy. Why did they take my phone for, right? I know I didn't do anything. I didn't want nothing on my phone for you to take it, right? And they kept my phone, but I didn't know the whole time that the feds had been following me and they had been watching me, right? And they had been watching me for months. So they was following me, watching me, right? And they would go to the gym with me frequently. And I didn't know these things. So after they picked me up and took my phone, I'm going on my regular routine because, I wasn't doing anything wrong. But they took my phone, so I had to go get a new phone. I go back to the gym like I regularly do, right? And I'm in the gym and I see one of the agents that picked me up. And I say, hold up, man, I'm going to go say something to him about my phone. I literally go up to him and say, yo, am I going to get my phone back? And he says, yeah, you're going to get it back, of course, right? No problem. Yeah, call down to the office. So I call down there and they say, we're not giving you nothing back. We're keeping it, right? And I'm like, why? They said, we ain't giving you nothing back. So they didn't give me the phone back, right? The whole time, these agents, they were following me around, working out in the gym with me. And I didn't know this all along. So it surprised me to see the agents inside of the gym. But I got to tell you guys, they operate that way. When, they want to follow you and they want to, I guess, put you under surveillance and investigate you, you really don't know who they are. And they took my phone. They didn't give my phone back to me at all. So I got a new phone and I continued on. I knew I didn't commit any crimes. They wanted to associate me with something that I had nothing to do with. And they tried to press the line on it, but they were told that they couldn't go forward with it, right? And I have the documents for that stuff, right? So now, this is 8 years later, literally 8 years later, I get a letter from the feds saying, you can come get your phone. I said, hold up. I get a letter 8 years later telling me to come get a phone that I done already chalked up to the game. What am I going to do with it, right? But then when I read the letter, the phone that they say it is, they say it's an Apple iPhone. I've never had an iPhone a day in my life at all. The date that they saying they took it from me wasn't the date that they took it. So I know that I've been talking about whack consistently, right? And I've been breaking down whack's character to the whole entire world, letting everyone know that whack is them people. And it's just strange that now that we put the information out there about the badge, right? And people are paying attention that this guy's not right. A lot of people. But now, 8 years after I was picked up by the feds, they're sending me a letter telling me that I can come retrieve my phone, or I can send someone to get the phone. I want y'all to let me know about that as well. How do you feel about that? At this current time that I'm exposing who whack is, letting everybody in the world know the character of him, what he's into, how he's lining people up, how he lined loose cannon up, and he knows that I know he's working for them people, right? But they send me a letter willing to give back my property that they took from me 8 years ago. It's strange to me. And I really see it has to have something to do with me exposing whack. Are they trying to give me a phone back so that they can have things recording around me, even though I don't commit any crimes? I'm a law-abiding citizen, you know? I live right. I do the right things. I'm a YouTuber now. And I'm not committing any crimes. But this right here sent the buzzer off in my head. Because I already know whack is working. And everything I see about whack, what he does, lets me know his affiliation. You know, you guys out there that think otherwise, hey, maybe you got to learn the hard way. But I don't need to learn the hard way when I'm seeing something in every single way from the signs I see of who someone is. This is not something that I need to speculate on because I see it. We all seen what happened at No Jumper. Whack 100 goes back to the crime scene every single week. He frequently calls in to where the crime scene happened at. Frequently. But he's not worried about the man that was robbed, pistol whipped, stripped, and beat outside of there. Whack says himself that if you're there when a crime like that occurs, you must report it. It's a federal offense. But I want you guys to leave a comment down below and let me know, how do you guys feel about, out of the blue, 8 years later, I receive a letter from the feds saying that you can come get your phone. What made them want to give me this phone all of a sudden? Why they didn't give me this phone years ago? What could that be? Do you guys think that they're feeling some type of way that I'm exposing who whack really is? I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, share this live, and I appreciate all of y'all. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.